I want to introduce our speaker. You know who she is. I'm not going to say much, except to say that she is going to beat Mike Lawler in the fall.
Come on, NY17, let's go, baby! Time to take it back! Come on! Oh, this is it. When people ask me, why do I know we're going to win? I'm like, come out and spend a day. See the patriots who believe in our community and country, who are out there every day showing the best of America. That's what this is about. So thank you all for being here. 250 strong. I am Cait Conley, and I am very proud to stand before you as a Democratic nominee for Congress for New York 17. We have one heck of a fight ahead of us, I have to tell you. Look, my story, my family, has called this district home for 4 generations. As blue collar as it gets, from the Montrose Brickyards, to my mom, born in Kisco, who was a postal worker for 48 years, to my dad, born and raised in Hopewell Junction, a construction worker. Those values of hard work, grit, tenacity, service to one's community, to one's country, runs in my veins. And it is those values that inspired me to go off to West Point after 9/11, to have the privilege of my lifetime leading America's sons and daughters in defense of this nation as an Army officer for 16 years, 6 tours overseas. And there we go, I see a fellow vet. You know, at West Point they instilled these ethos in you: duty, honor, country. And that is what it is really about. It is about service to one another, a belief in this nation and the values that define it, and a belief that our best days are still ahead of us, but we have to fight for it. And that's what this is about. Because I have to tell you, for the last 20 years, while I was off fighting for this country, defending democracy, we've watched corrupt politicians in Washington like Mike Lawler profiting from it, ruining it, attacking it. What is happening is unhinged and un-American. And I think that's a really important point, because what we're fighting for, it's not about right versus left. It's about right versus wrong. It's about fighting for an America where healthcare, affordable quality healthcare, is the right of all, not a privilege for the wealthy few. Okay? It is about an America where our immigrant neighbors live in hope, not fear. It is about an America where the healthcare decisions of people are between them and their doctor and not the government. Okay? And it is about an America where the rule of law applies to everyone, even the president. That is the America that I fought for. That is the America that we are fighting for today. And that is not the path we are on with this administration, driven truly by greed, corruption, and selfishness, and enabled by cowards in Congress like Mike Lawler. And I have to tell you, when Mike Lawler won this district in 2024 and 22, I don't fault the folks who voted for him. He is a very talented con artist, okay? As a career political operative, he has perfected the ability to lie. But here's what I will tell you. The smokescreen of lies is clearing, and he is being exposed for what he is. A Trump loyalist who has voted with Donald Trump 100% of the time. His lies about being a moderate or bipartisan are being exposed for exactly what they are, lies. We heard him last year saying, I will not cut Medicaid. I will not cut Medicaid. And then he was the deciding vote in H.R. 1 that just ripped healthcare away from 37,000 people right here in New York 17. At the same time, this guy as a politician has raked in hundreds of thousands of dollars from health insurance companies and big pharma. He talks about caring about us and the affordability crisis. Well, you just look at our utility costs. Since Mike Lawler has been elected, utility rates have gone up over 50%. Why has he done nothing? Well, the fact that he was an energy lobbyist, okay, for oil and gas right before he became a politician is probably a really good reason. Because what he's looking out for is not us. It is them. Because Lawler's legacy is pretty simple. He gets paid while we get screwed. Yep. That is the Lawler legacy. Now that legacy is coming to an end this November. This fight to flip New York 17, it is for our community, for our families, and for our country. The role that we play in making sure that we win back the House, that we have a check on this administration, cannot be overstated. This is not hyperbolic. We are fighting for the soul of our nation and a check on this administration. Yes. And that battleground is right here. Yes. Right here in New York 17. Yes. And it is going to be a hard fight. But I will tell you, I look around this crowd, I look around this district, and I know this is the team that gets it done. You've been out here through rain and shine for months, showing America the things that matter. The cold, the heat, I know. DJ Tillcat providing tunes the whole time. The DJ for Democracy, I see him over there. But I do want to take a moment, though, to recognize the seriousness of what we have in front of us. You know, I used to tell my soldiers that doing the right thing when it's easy is just doing your job. But doing the right thing when it takes sacrifice and comes with risk, maybe even harm, that is courage. And for 250 years, America, on the darkest of times and the hardest of hours, ordinary people met extraordinary moments and chose to live with courage. It has not been easy. This fight has not been easy. This journey to form a more perfect union has not come without hardship and struggle and sacrifice. That has defined the journey of America and the country that we are. And I have to tell you that this moment in American history, this chapter, how it ends, who America is, the values that define us, what we are in the world, this global force for good, what life is like for people here inside our own borders. That is up to us to define. The ending of this chapter is up to us to shape. And now, like the generations before us, we are getting called upon to fight for America, to fight for our country. And so my ask of everyone here is to choose to live with courage in this moment. We have just over 90 days to get out there, and we are putting together the most aggressive, largest, incredible ground campaign this district has ever seen. Yeah. It's up to you. That is exactly it. The fight runs through all of us, you know? And this fight is for our community and our country. And we're going to get out there and we're going to knock on every door. We're going to meet people where they are. Because I have to tell you, this fight, this is not for Democratic or Republican values. This is for American values. This is not right versus left. This is right versus wrong. And the way we flip this seat is by getting as many Democrats as we can out to vote, absolutely. But it's also by showing people who may not share our political affiliation, but share our values, that they have a home too. That is the team that wins New York 17. And so my ask of all of you, we've got a hard 3 months ahead of us, but I know that if we choose courage, we prevail. And so my ask is let's leave it all out on the field, because I will tell you, defending democracy is the biggest team sport out there. Our country needs us to put on our jersey, show up, and fight for it. And if we do, we win!